Okay, so today I'm going to try and do an Enneagram test. I don't know how long this is going to take, but we'll see. The Enneagram test is a personality test which divides you into 9 basic groups. Everyone is supposed to fit into these groups, and I'm just going to answer a bunch of questions, try and do it as truthfully as possible. I mean, self-reflection's not easy for anyone, but I'll try and do it as truthfully as possible, and we'll see what I come out with. I have my tea. I'm drinking pomegranate and raspberry, so it's still cooling down at the moment, but something tells me this is going to be quite a long video, so it might be cool by the time it's finished. I also actually have an excuse to look down for this video, because I'll be looking at my computer screen for pretty much the entire video. So have fun not looking, like, making eye contact or whatever. I really like personality tests because I really like labels. I find comfort in labels. So I find it it's the certainty of having a label. I really like it. A lot of people seem to not like labels, but I love labeling stuff. So it's going to be interesting. Well, let's go. Okay, I tend to trust most people. Yeah. I want to win the approval of those in authority, sometimes even when I don't really like them. Yeah, partly. It's no, partly, and yes are the 3 options I get for each of these. I love to take care of people, and I'm good at it. I like to. I don't think I'm good at it. Or partly. I don't get depressed easily, if at all. That used to be the case. Not so much anymore. So I'm going to say no. I'm too strict with myself and others. No, I don't think so. Success, prestige and recognition really matter to me. Yes. I plan the next adventure before the current one is finished. No. I'm more sensitive than most people. Sometimes the world just seems too harsh. No. I often refrain from acting as I'm afraid of being overwhelmed. No. Completely the opposite. Next page. Oh god, there's 14 pages. This is going to be a long video. I could probably use a little more ambition. No, I'm pretty domineering. What the fudge does domineering mean? Assert one's will over another in an arrogant way. No, I'm not arrogant. I think I'm more funny when I'm being vain. So, no. I'm skeptical, suspicious, and doubtful. Nah. I'm in most close relationships, I give more than I take. Yes. It's important to me that I be admired by others, and many people do admire me. Yeah, I think so. This is gonna show some dark stuff. What was I? It's hard for me to put my feelings aside, even to get a job done. It's hard for me to put my feelings aside, even to get a job done. I don't think so. I wanted to be a vet for ages, and that part of that's like putting animals to sleep, so no, I'm going to say no for that. I am uncomfortable when people want an emotional response from me. Partly. I don't see much point in wallowing in negative emotions. When I begin to feel anxious, I tend to throw myself into distracting activities. I do. It doesn't help me. I don't see much point in negative emotions. I don't see it. When I begin to feel anxious, I tend to throw myself... Yeah, I do that, but I still feel it. So I think the aim's there, so I'm going to say yes. Yeah, that's a really oddly worded question. I'm always aware what needs to be corrected. Partly. For better or worse, I compare myself to others to assess how I'm doing. Yes, I do. I'm a true romantic. I don't know. I'm gonna say partly. Because I'm not like a dick. That's probably the first time I've swore. Uh-oh. I've started something now. I don't know whether to bleep swears or not. I'll come across that in editing. Oh god. I'm a true romantic. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say partly for that. I'd like to think I am, but I think I'm useless. So, I avoid expressing strong emotions. Yes. Your happiness and your feelings are your responsibility, not mine. No. No. I am more organised than most. Yes. Instantly yes. Even though it is frequently irrational, I sometimes worry whether people are talking about me behind my back. Yes, a lot. I panic about that so much. It's annoying. Personal relationships are by far the most important thing in my life. Depends what personal relationships. So I'm going to say partly. I don't mind taking a risk. I really like to beat the odds. Yeah. I really like to... Yeah. I like taking risks. Yeah. It's easy for me to accept other people and they seem comfortable around me because I don't judge them. Yes. I'm really not one to judge people. I don't care what... Yeah. I'm more formal than most people. No, I'm really, really casual. Like, never ever dress smartly or anything like that. I think that's a yes for that one. I'm more loving than most people. Yeah. I get bored more easily than most people. I'm always looking for new experiences. Partly. I'm a good networker. I know how to make connections. Yes. While I'm very loyal to myself, I frequently worry that others are not going to be loyal to me. Yes. Rules annoy me. No. I'm quite unobtrusive and easy to get along with. I think so. I think it takes a little bit to like get used to me, but I think I'm easy to get along with. I'm highly individualistic. Yes. I want to observe and think without giving myself away before I go into action. I don't think so. I often resent it when I see people doing a slack job. Yes, I hate it. It's the worst thing when one of my course mates or whatever is not putting in like anywhere near enough effort which they should be. It really annoys me. Still too hot. I come on pretty strong and can sometimes intimidate people. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm intimidating. I go along with what others want unless I have a very strong desire of my own, which I usually don't. Yeah, I'm often quite like, don't really care what we do or whatever. Yeah, I'm quite flexible, I guess. I try to get closer to people by being generous with my time and energy. I try. Other people aren't, though. Shut up! I try, so I'm going to say yes. People are attracted to me because I impress them. This is where, like, the egotistical side comes out, isn't it? I think so. I think I impress people. Sure. I am more temperamental than most because my feelings are so strong. No, I'm quite good at... I tend to just hide them, which I try not to, but I tend to. I don't like commitment. Who wants to be locked into something, especially if something better presents itself? No, I think there's security in commitment, so... That sounds really bad, but I think you get what I mean. Nobody likes to be intruded upon. Ugh. Nobody likes to be intruded upon, but I hate it. Partly, I think. I'm attuned to anything that might be dangerous, and I'm security conscious. No, I think. I don't really know. Some of these are like really just like I don't really have a clue. God, this video is already 11 minutes. Christ, we're not even halfway through. I need to speed up. I'm competitive and ambitious, but do not think of myself as a cutthroat. Yes. I tend to avoid conflict. Yes. I'm drawn to emotional intensity and not afraid to explore the depths. Recently that's been the case, so I'm going to say partly. It's important for me to feel as though I belong. Yes. I see life as a struggle that I intend to win. Yes. If I'm not careful, I can get too isolated from others. Yes. This is a lot of yeses. When making a decision, I often ask myself which option will yield the maximum enjoyment. Partly. Depends on the case. Sometimes I have overextended myself in trying to help people. Yes. I'm meticulous and fastidious. I'm meticulous, ignoring the second part, even about details that other people find minor. Not really. I don't think so. I welcome a good fight as it clears the air. No, I hate fights. It's strange, but I think there is something beautiful about sadness. Yeah, I think there is. Not in a depressing way, but like good sad films. Yeah, I think so. To deal with fear I always have, I'm as nice and warm as possible. To deal with the fear that I always have, I'm as nice and warm as people toward. I don't even know what this says. To deal with the fear I always have, I'm as nice and warm as possible towards everyone. Yes. But it's not fear, that's just called being nice. No one would ever call me selfish. Yeah, no one. I don't think I'm selfish. I don't tend to overcommit myself, I have a limited amount of time and energy. I don't. No. I'm quite organised, so like I know. Yeah. So I'm going to say no for that one, I think. I don't tend. Yeah, no. It would be the worst thing to be seen as by others as a loser. Yes, it would be awful. I'm a big procrastinator. No, I don't think so. Recently I have been, because work's just boring as hell. But normally in life, no, I don't think so. I hold a tight rein on my temper. To a certain extent, so partly. I give a lot of people like chances to be like, get out of there. If they don't, then it starts to be really annoying. I want to be noticed, but it also makes me uncomfortable. Right, that's 2 parts. This is why some of these tests are really annoying. I want to be noticed, yes. It makes me uncomfortable, no. So, partly? Because it's part of the question. I accumulate lots of knowledge to counteract my lack of self-confidence. Another one. I accumulate lots of knowledge, yes. Counteract my lack of self-confidence, no, not really. So partly. I almost never lose control of myself. I'm going to say yes for that one. I rarely lose control. I'm constantly on the lookout for things that might go wrong. Yeah. Partly, I think. Usually I just focus on the positive sides of people, as focusing on negative traits or events does not help making relationships more harmonious. Yes. I am more sentimental than others. Partly. I'm good at getting things done. Yes. Next page. I don't let it show, but if I'm with someone who is as unique as I am, I get a bit jealous. Yeah. I do. The other day, I saw someone else that was like in a bow tie and stuff. I was like, that's my thing. Stop. So, yeah. It's important for me to win. It's important to me that I win the respect of others, yes. Change, whether to a new job or a new school, makes me more anxious than it does most people. No. I've never been in like a school for more like than that band of school. Like I haven't moved up with like friends and stuff. like primary to secondary school, I was the only person from my primary school to go to that secondary school. Same with moving up to sixth form, and the same with going to uni, obviously, because a lot of people split up for uni. So it's fine. I'm completely used to it. Others need my assistance much more than I need theirs. No, I don't think so. But not. Mostly because I don't think a lot of people come to me for assistance. Not that I'm... Yeah, I'm going to say no for that one. Most people don't know that I'm actually really sensitive, as I tend to conceal my emotions. Yes. I can't rest until the job is done. No, I need rest. I'm not a show-off. In fact, I've probably been too modest. No, I'm a little bit of a show-off. People see me as warm and sympathetic person. I think so. I often lose my focus as my attention tends to drift off from the main issues. No, I tend not to consider asking help from others, even from those who I love. Yes, I'm more dramatic than most. Partly, it takes me quite a lot of time and effort to make important decisions, and I frequently second guess myself. Yes. I have a compulsion to do things the right way, even if it's not cost effective. Well, what does that mean? Like cooking and stuff, I'm like, cheapest thing. But it's not the right way. So, but other things, I bet. I'm gonna say no. I generally appear calm and even-tempered, even when I am under enormous strain. Mostly yes, so I'm gonna say yes. My tendency to tell people what's wrong and what they should do about it has sometimes annoyed them. Partly. People often aren't what they seem, so I can be really suspicious of their motives. People often aren't what they seem, so I can be really suspicious of their motives. Partly. No, I'm not. I tend to escape reality into a world of idealised fantasy. Yeah, I think so. No, partly. Life's about give and take, so giving love is the most important thing in my life. Yes. I try. It is, and I try. I'm not good at it, but I try. And I think the effort is where I'm gonna say stuff. It's hard to stay passionate and focused. No. I'm not comfortable with self-revelation. Yes, I'm not comfortable with it, so it's weird. Even if I don't have it all together, at least I'm going to seem like I have it all together. Yes. Sometimes I don't know what I'm feeling until I've had the chance to think about it. Sometimes I don't know what I'm feeling. Yes. I'll do what it takes to be successful. Yes. I've been told I'm a perfectionist, and I suppose it's true. Yes. The aesthetics of my surroundings have a strong influence on my mood. Yes. I'm proud of the fact that many people depend on me. Yes. I'm proud of it. Yeah. I tend to have mixed feelings about many people. No, not really. I usually fall asleep readily and can even take a nap when I'm stressed out. I can't take naps to save my life. I'll just sleep and then I'll be dead for the rest of the day. I can usually fall asleep readily though. When I'm in bed, because I have such a great routine. When I'm in bed at okay, camera decided to cut out, so I don't know what that cut's gonna look like. But what was I talking about? I think I was saying how I can get into bed really quickly and then instantly fall asleep. I'll be asleep within 5 minutes. I always listen to a podcast and I wake up the next morning and I'm I have no idea what was said in that podcast, so if anyone's wondering, it was the Rooster Teeth podcast I always listen to. Anyway, back to it. Where was I? I usually fall asleep readily. I'm going to say partly for that one because of the second part again, where it's taking a nap. Next page. Almost done. Right. I think there's fewer questions on this page, so this might be the last page. I sometimes forget to do something that another person has been pushing me to do. Yes. I always I enjoy remembering the past, even if it's a bit melancholic. Partly, I think it's nice, but I think it's important to not delve into it, and worry about it. I have a real sensitivity to how my presentation is affecting others and can alter it if I have to. No, not really. I don't think so. I don't think so anyway. Some of these questions I'm like, I just don't know. Shut up! I hate living on a busy road. While I value my close relationships, I often feel not most myself when I'm alone. I often feel most myself when I'm alone. That sounds a bit dirty, that. No, I feel like I can just be, I don't know, I'm always myself. It really bothers me when people don't say thank you. Yes, I hate it. I open the door open. I hold the door open for everyone. It's just called being polite and just say thank you. It doesn't take any effort. It really annoys me. I seldom compromise my principles. That means I rarely compromise it, doesn't it? Yeah, rarely. I rarely compromise my principles. I don't know what my principles are. So I'm gonna say yes. I don't know what they are, but yeah. I'm sure I'd stick to them if I knew what they were. Next. Oh no, there's one more page. So this is the last page. When I really get involved in an intellectual problem that stimulates me, I tend to detach from my emotions. Partly. I sometimes wish people would take care of me for a change. No, I'm not too bothered. Yeah, I guess I am actually kind of bothered. Partly. Sometimes I am too critical of others, but I'm much harder on myself than I am on others. I don't think I'm not critical of others. I don't care what other people do. Excuse me. My life has been permeated by a sense of longing. Yeah, I think it is. Certain stuff that I won't get into. But yeah. I'm good at motivating people. I'm good at motivating myself. I don't think other people. I try, partly. I see all points of view when there is a dispute, so it's hard for me to take a side. No, I don't think so. I'm good at taking a reasonable look at stuff. Looking at facts and separating them, so I'm gonna say no. Right, results. Interesting. And because this video is long enough, you're not gonna find out until tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave it on a cliffhanger. I know, I'm sorry. But this video's already 25 minutes long, so yeah. I'll go into what my type is tomorrow and what I feel about it. So yeah, I hope this was a much nicer video than the past few days. I'm in a much better mood today, so. And the camera cut out again, so I'm just gonna film the outro just like this. What was I saying? So, yeah, much nicer. Hope it was a much better video today. And I will see you tomorrow, where you will find out what type I was and my thoughts on it. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the next day of vedim.